we had to redo, the challenge was to redo the Haggadah this year, and I want to thank Susan Gross for doing that very much. I want to thank my partner in crime on the lines, Douglas Pressman. The line should be great tonight. He personally selected them. So if they're not good, don't tell them. Yes, they will be. And I particularly want to thank my partner in crime for more than, I can't count how many years, and it's not my spouse, it's my cousin, Ellen Love, because we've done this event for so many years together. And you know, if you think about it, stepping into the shoes of Rose and Dorothy and Ellen's mom are pretty big shoes, but she fills them extremely well. So I thank you. Before I turn the program over to Cousin Ken, who is the master of running an expedited program, the stroke of weakness or genius that we did tonight with the program was that rather than, because we have so many of us, 80 plus, we have so many of us that rather than assign individual parts, which might have proved to be A, difficult, or B, insulting to whichever person didn't get which part that they wanted, we assign the parts by table. So one of you at each of your tables ought to appoint sort of the table assigner, so that when it comes to that part of the program to which is assigned to your table, you will be ready, and we shall lose no time before we proceed to dinner.
What's that?
So having said all of that, I really want to turn the program over to Ken.
I'm not going to take the dinner.
And we'll proceed with the Seder with efficiency and great
I know, I
joy.
have one too.
Let me just say one more thing.
I always do these things on
A
the
few
spur of
years
the
ago,
moment.
Ellen and
I'm going to
Ken
go up there and get a better view.
And we talked about the fact that we were worried about the consistency and stability and continuity of the Seder. Where are we going to be able to continue this great tradition? Because our family was so widespread, and our numbers had dwindled, and we had lost critical members of our family, losing really 2 generations of Pressman family. And we were concerned. And as we look around today, we have never seen more high chairs set up in this room. So the continuity of the Pressman family is safe and is continued, and I'll turn it over to Cousin Ken. Thanks.
Thank you, Michael. Let's hear for Michael Bloom. So those of you that have been here for 125 consecutive years, please raise your right hand. Okay, I knew Pressman would be raising the right hand. Before we get started with the program, there's a few people we're going to thank a little bit. Additionally, Jordan Lev is going to tell us a little bit about the Pressman website. Jordan? Here, you can talk from back there. I'll bring the mic to you. Let's hear it for Jordan Lev.
So last year, I put together a website for the family, and it's a work in progress. This year I have some time set aside to work on it, and I just kind of wanted to, first of all, solicit any help if anyone wants to be involved in that. If you're a designer or an artist, that would be great if you wanted to put a little time into making the website look nice. And if you're have more technical skills and learning, that's cool too. And if you want to learn some technical things like how to put a website together, I'd be happy to have some help with that and show you how that works. But I just wanted to, we'll be sending that out. Once I get that up and running, we'll be sending out an email about it. And if anyone has any ideas for what they think this website should be, I was thinking that it's not so much a way to keep in touch with everyone, because we have email and Facebook for that. But more of like a family archive, a place to put some old like historical documents we have, like the Abe Pressman's passport and some photos of when the kids were born. Just kind of a way to go and find out, learn about the family. So So I don't know. If anyone has any thoughts about how they think that we could set up and just kind of make it a resource for the family, would be much appreciated. To hear any ideas that anyone has, if they want to come and talk to me after Seder. And if anyone wants to help out too, you should let me know because that would be great also. Thank you.
Let's hear it. Thank you, Jordan. And now to the infamous woman behind the scenes, Ellen Lev, is going to thank a few special people tonight. Okay.
Everybody can see that. I wrote this before, so it wasn't in reaction to what Michael said, which was very nice.
Close to the microphone.
I thought that when Michael said he didn't remember when we started doing the Seder together was not a good sign. It seemed to me it hadn't really been that long, but right, a long time.
He's not 18 at all.
Why is this Seder different from so many other Seders? Well, if you look around the room, I'm sure you'll guess the answer. And as you may imagine, organizing it has been a huge task. So I ask your indulgence while I briefly thank the family members who contributed in one way or another. They are Susan and Roger Groves, Stacy Green and Mario Di Ciosio, Nancy Morgenstern and Ken Kozloff, of course. And also a shout out to my son Jordan for all the hard work on the Pressman family website, surely an ongoing labor of love. And while I'm speaking about the family tree, please make sure to take home the copies that I made. There aren't enough for everybody, so if somebody wants a copy of the 2010 version of the family tree, just let me know. There's two more people to thank. First, Bill Pressman, who called me a few months ago. And Bill said to me, Ellen, I am going to start contacting people because I want to get as many Pressmans as possible to come to our 125th Seder. So a very special thanks because it was due to his persistence in getting in touch with so many that we have this wonderful turnout. And last, but most decidedly not least, to my partner in all things Pressman family related, Michael Bloom. His dedication, efficiency, organizational skills, and his quiet generosity are unparalleled in this family. We would not have a Seder without him.
Okay, now we're going to move right into the welcoming part. So if you'll stay ahead of me and look at the program to make sure we're going to do the welcoming part up front here. So Steve Bloom, followed by Doug Pressman, Neil Freed, Libby Groves, Amy Pressman, Jeff Kozloff, Rosenfeld, Wilma Grooms, a number of Dave Grooms. Please walk up here as other people start. So let's go. Steve? Oh.
He's not here.
After a few years, we are very pleased on behalf of this branch of the family to have Paula, Steve's daughter, and her daughter, Anna, and her husband, Jan, with us this evening. And it is a great privilege to see so many of the Pressman family members returning. And so, on Steve's behalf, and on behalf of our branch of the family, we officially greet you. Thank you.
Thank you. Doug Pressman. The others can just walk up here, please, as you see your name on the piece of paper. Don't wait to be called, just come on up front.
Hello everyone, pleasure to be here for the 125th. Makes you think about what the first one might have been like back in 1885 or whatever it was. But anyway, I have a hello first of all to you all from first my mom, who I spoke to this morning and sends her love. Believe it or not, where she was for 48 some odd years, she's now, we actually moved her to an apartment still in Riverdale. So she's ensconced there and is doing great. She sends her regards to everyone. As does my sister, who's still over in the France there with her two sons, Wolf and Rex. I almost forgot, don't want to forget that. And it's a pleasure being here for everyone.
Thank you.